Cholo Cheater went over the line. Okay. Again, if he'd walked it back, if he had, actually apologized, and he wasn't apologizing for the real issues, he was apologizing. He says he was going to apologize for going after me personally. When you see the actual 1 versus 5 debate when it goes up, you'll understand the whole thing. It'll all make sense. And by the way, his arguments are terrible. This guy is an idiot. He literally argues that at the time of Chalcedon, invisible church wasn't true, but now post Vatican II, invisible church is true. I'm not kidding. That's actually what the Cholo Cheater argues. So I'm glad all you Roman Catholics are going to hinge your arguments and hinge it on that guy, because he's going to embarrass you. And Cholo Cheater and I are he's agreed to a debate on Vatican II contradicting. And the funny part is he just asked, what are the documents in Vatican II that even talk about church and state? He doesn't even know. Okay. This is not going to go well for him, but he's already agreed to the debate. So good job, dude. Cholo Cheater keeps coming back. He doesn't realize, like, you're not going to win this, bro. You're not going to cheat and use your meta glasses. You're not going to come after me personally, as he did in the debate. It's going to be really obvious. And again, remember, we agreed. People don't understand the 1 versus 5 was an agreed upon, no holds barred, blood sport style, go at it. Anything is on the table. I told all of them, because there was 7 people there. There was like 5 people and 2 backups. I told all of them, I'm going to roast you guys too. So expect that if it gets heated, I'm going to bust on you. I'm going to riff on you. I'll make mama jokes. Nobody had a problem with that. Okay. We all agreed. Oh, but then when it actually is on camera, suddenly they're all victims. And yeah, you'll see. You'll see what I mean. By the way, I need to start like getting some kind of, busting on your mama NDA, non-disclosure agreement at the beginning, right? Because all these people are going to say, I'm a victim. He's mean. I'm a victim. No, you agreed at the beginning. Everybody agreed. I told him I was going to bust on him. And by the way, the first dude, he quit. Okay. So the first dude, he got up there and he was like this. And I was like, I'm going to bust on you, dude. His name was Jay. I called him Faking Jay. He was shaking. And he goes, I can't do it. And he ran away. So that's why they had 2 backup people there, because they just counted on people basically just quitting. And so Cholo Cheater only came up twice, right? Let's go ahead and talk about Cholo Cheater real quick, because all of this is a bunch of drama. When you actually watch his arguments, you're going to be laughing. Okay. Because it's 10-minute segments. So what you saw was just like 2-minute clip of what he put up. So this is after all of that, after an hour and a half of segments. I don't even remember how many there were. Me going back and forth with goobers for 10, each one of them is for 10 minutes. So this is a Jubilee style situation, but the twist here is people are in your face, like sitting facing each other, like knees touching almost. I'm like, I want some Fauci level social distancing, and I didn't get it. It's a joke. And the idea is there's a topic about, in this case, Orthodox Church in the first 5 centuries or whatever. And you go for 10 minutes each, and then the next person runs up to the seat, right? Hot seat. So Cholo Cheater came in and he was like, when we were doing the explanation of the show at the beginning, he's like, hey, dude, I got my meta glasses or whatever, dude. Like, is everybody cool with that? Because, like, I'm just going to record. That's it, bro. I'm just going to record, dude. And I'm like, how do we know you're just going to record? We just take your word for it? What? So, first of all, I was like, this is retarded. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm going to let him bring his meta glasses to the thing.
You asked Rachel.
I'm going to let him bring in the meta glasses because I'm going to call it out in the hot seat. I was like, that's going to be, fun, entertaining reality TV, right? And yes, he did ask if he could use the meta glasses. And James was like, yeah, and I think there was like the expectation. I don't even know exactly what James said to him, but the expectation was you can't put up the 1 on 5 before it goes up on MDD. right? So this dude already violated it by putting up the 1-on-5s just because he's trying to clip farm. So I'm like, okay, you want to clip farm me? How about I clip farm you, right? So after all of the debacle, I confronted him about using the meta glasses. Now, first of all, yes, you can look things up via meta glasses. Look up anything about them. Okay. Can you look up things on meta glasses? Yes, meta glasses can look things up by meta AI, right? You can do visual lookup. You can do heads up display, voice activated. There's a lot of different means and methods of lookup. Okay. Now, in this debate, you see this picture of the guy right here on the right where he's looking at a screen right here. Did you see that image?
I've just been hands-on with Meta's new 799.
So I can see in the one-on-one, he's looking up here at the corner of his glasses. Okay. Now, if he's just recording, why is he looking up here reading the corner of the glasses? Because I watched him the whole time. I'm like, are you a spurg or are you reading something? Right. So let's see if this guy shows anything. Look at that right there. You can see right there. See that? That's exactly where that dude was looking, up to the right in the glasses. Now, here's the other thing. He doesn't have to only be potentially using the voice activated response, which he technically could have done between his hot seats, right, coming up. So in other words, he could be in the hot seat. He could get my arguments. Then when he leaves the hot seat, he could go, oh, I got to go to the bathroom, whatever. We did take a bathroom break. Or he could sit over there and get his friends to reply in the texts. And we know was working with that gay Talon dude, openly gay, by the way, saying he would claiming he would date dudes. So you can have your friend sending you the answers. Duh. People are acting like there's only one way to cheat, which is to voice activate it. No, it's not, dummy. You can see the text messages right there coming in on the meta glasses. Look right there. Here's what this dude sees as he's looking at the room. You can look at your buddy sending you answers. So I guarantee, I bet you money, him and his butt buddy were sending answers. He was sending them answers. He wouldn't do that. He promised he wouldn't. I don't trust that Cholo. And by the way, he later said, I was going to apologize. Well, why would you be apologizing if you didn't do anything wrong? Well, he didn't say he would do something wrong with glasses. He was going to apologize for going after you personally. Oh, so he's unprincipled. So if he's unprincipled and he's going to come after me personally, then why would he not use the meta glasses if he's unprincipled, dummy? So you see, and this is exactly where the dude is looking.
Glanceable.
Right there in the debate. The dude is a liar. Now, in the debate, he gets caught lying. Right? Because I said, wait a minute, you're talking about an invisible church. He literally starts arguing that an invisible church doctrine is true post-Vatican II. I'm like, your church doesn't believe in a visible church. Yeah, yes, it does, dude. Yes, it does, dude. And I'm like, well, do you think it was true back then at Chalcedon? It wasn't true then. Oh, but it's true now, so your dogma changes? Oh, why are you trying to avoid it, Jay? You're trying to avoid. These dudes are absolutely scumbag liars. So the dude lied multiple times over and went after me personally, as you will see in the 1-on-5. So why would I believe this dude? Oh, no, I promised I wasn't cheating. I don't give a shit what you promised. By the way, this should be a disqualifier anyway. Just bringing the meta glasses to the debate with the potentiality of cheating already shows that you're disqualified. This alone, it's no different than, imagine if I was in the debate and I was like, can we pause the debate because I got to look up something on ChatGPT. Dude, the whole internet would call me out as a fraud. Oh, but this is a poor Cholo man and he only has a few hundred subscribers, so how dare you be mean to him? I don't give a shit how many subscribers he's got if he's being a piece of shit. Who cares? That doesn't matter. It's still wrong. And this shows like you guys have a ridiculous double ethic, a double standard ethic. And this is why you don't get anywhere. This is why you don't succeed. You don't get anywhere being lying and deceiving and cheating. And yes, you're a cholo cheater. And it's going to be even worse for you now that you've agreed to a public debate, you idiot. I will just keep baiting you and walking you into new traps. So let's hear this. Where'd it go? I thought I had it pulled up. Maybe I didn't have it pulled up. Let's see. Hey, dude. By the way, people couldn't even tell that that was me asking him the questions. Of course it's me. You can't recognize my... I guess that means I'm good because nobody could tell that they thought it was a real cholo. They were confused. You asked... Obviously it's me, dude. You...
Hey, dude, why was you using your meta glasses throughout the debate, bro?
All right, Jay. I was meaning to apologize to you, but
So he was going to apologize for coming at me personally when I called him a liar because he got caught lying and trying to cover it up in the debate. And by the way, to be dishonest in a debate is a form of lying. So when you get caught and you say one thing and then you say another thing and you get caught, that means you're busted, dude. And then you're like, nah, dude, I never lied or no, I didn't get nothing wrong, dude. Yeah, you did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, how come, bro?
I feel like it was a little too much.
And by the way, why does he have cocaine fingernails? This dude has gay fingernails extended out about 3/4 of an inch off of his finger. What? What the hell? Is that for cutting the bricks in the coca, dude? Is that what you guys are up to, bro?
I feel like when you called me a liar, it was a little I took it too personal.
Oh, but
Yeah, but if you lie, then that would make you a liar, right? So he took it to now he was going to apologize for coming at me personally. So notice he admits that he did come at me personally, right?
she was using your glasses through the whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind you.
Yeah, I was using my glasses. So notice he didn't deny it. Yeah, I was using my meta glasses through the whole thing. Yeah, so what? Oh, so he did use them all throughout the whole thing.
You was cheating or whatever, bro?
No, I was recording, my guy.
Oh, I was recording, my guy. You could be recording and also getting information. So this is probably a lie by omission or deflecting, right? And again, he could record my section and then when he's not in the hot seat, he could show that or somebody else could see that, right? His butt buddy Talon or whatever. Or during the bathroom break, he could go to the bathroom and get answers from his butt buddies. Like all of these things are possibilities. They're just acting like, oh no, dude, Jay is so mean. And then people act like, oh, well, if Jay's mean, then that means you can cheat. You could do anything against this dude. He's so mean. Like if you just do anything, bro, go for it, dude.
Oh, but you was cheating too, right?
How was I cheating?
Oh, you were on your glasses, bro.
Why is he giggling and looking away? This dude guilty AF, bro. Giggling and looking away. I saw his eye looking up here at the chat. And you just saw the meta glasses have the chat right here. In the corner. See that right there? Look, that bitch texting him right there. And he had his butt buddy texting him, I'll bet you $100 million. And we're all just supposed, we're just supposed to take his word for it. Now, imagine if I did this. Imagine if I go into a debate and the Muslims see me using my meta glasses. I'm looking at chat up here in the corner and the whole internet calls me out as a fraud. Nah, dude, I was just recording, bro. I promise, dude. Just trust me, though. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Now, do the Roman Catholics, in terms of online apologetics, do they have a good history of being honest about these types of things? No, they don't. No, they don't. I don't believe one word of anything they say. And you're just supposed to assume that, well, but he promised he wouldn't do it. So therefore he didn't cheat and he would never use. How dare you? He would never use his meta glasses for, and by the way, why is he snickering looking away? He can't look me in the eyes because he knows it's true.
Totally.
Look, he can't look me in the eye. Look at that. I called him out because I saw his eyes in the debate reading up here at the glasses. And now he can't look me in the eye.
Bro.
Wait.
No problem.
Look, he can't even look. So notice,
cheating.
he's looking me in the eye here. When I call him out for cheating, nah, fool, I can't even look you in the eye, bro. It's like the eyes of truth or whatever.
Or whatever, bro.
No, I was recording, my guy.
Oh, but you was cheating too, right?
How was I cheating?
Oh, you were on your glasses, bro. Totally, bro.
He can't even look at me in the eye. He has to look away. Nah, dude, I promise, bro. Look, dude. Look, dude, I got my fingers crossed, bro. I got my freaking cocaine toenail finger crossed, bro. Look, dude, I just be look, I gotta break the cocaine with my toenails. I had my toenails pasted onto my fingernails, bro. Why do you have girls' fingernails, dude? And get the heck out of my chat. Trash. Get out of here. I was just recording, bro.
Bro.
So this is the state of Roman Catholic apologetics right there. I don't think we have much to worry about. Nah, dude, I would never. Look, man, I might have been getting some messages or whatever, but that was just from my baby mama, bro, I promise. And I wasn't even reading them, bro. I was just looking up in the corner because I got a little bit of autism and I stare at the sky or whatever. I promise I was not even looking at the text that came in, dude. Hey, fool, I was barely even cheating, bro. Hey, fool, I was barely cheating, bro. Why you want to accuse me? I'm a victim. Nah, you're so mean, dude. I'm a victim, bro. Hey, dude, I'm a victim. Give me money to my GoFundMe, bro. Help me get some nail clippers because I got basically toenails for fingernails, bro. How dare you make fun of my mama, my lowrider, bro? The debate got so bad, I just started singing low rider. Oh, you racist, bro. What you They did that. So I started busting on them. Oh, you looking racist. I'm a victim. Victim racism. I'm a victim. I'm a holy brown person and I'm a victim. Look at this racist guy. Yeah, you agreed at the beginning I would roast you. I'm a victim. I'm a victim, bro. I'm a victim. Let me ask Mark Zuckerberg what the answers are. Look, so 2 phonies. We got Cholo Cheater and we got Chad GPT, peace be upon him. This is where we're at in the world of debate. Bunch of damn phonies, dude. I'm a victim, bro. I'm a victim. Why you wanna hurt me like that? Why you wanna treat me so bad, bro? Low rider. More like low, more rolls. Exactly. Low, more rolls. Oh, dude, I'm a victim. Oh, you hurt me. I'm gonna come after your family now because you're so evil and mean. By the way, I'm cheating. I think everybody notices too the hypocrisy of this shit because even Shamoon, for example, was not aware of my comment about the Brown cult. Okay, so this is still going around, and these dishonest Coptic garbage people still share the out of context comment of me saying Brown cult as if I just randomly came and said the Coptics are Brown cult, like for no reason, just randomly said it. Why did I actually say it? If you recall, the Coptics and company were angry over the many debate, confrontation, and online back and forths. And they were saying that they resent the white racism of Orthodox, supposedly, right? Then they said that it was perfectly permissible to meme Craig Trulia, mocking his appearance and his Asian wife, into horrendous, horrible memes. All of the Coptics thought this was super funny, sharing it. They made other white memes mocking the white people. And I said, do you understand your hypocrisy? You are a brown cult doing the very thing that you are supposedly calling out in your fake victim status. Then they clipped my brown cult and said, oh, he's racist. As they're making fun of white people and Craig Trulia and his Asian wife. This is what I'm saying about these people. These people come from a society and a culture where it's no big deal if you're a total hypocrite because there's a dual ethic. an in-group, out-group ethic. They don't give a shit about being consistent with all people. They don't believe that. That's not their ethic. So they're liars when they act like, out of nowhere, look at Jay Dyer. He just comes in for no reason with the racism. And by the way, we're such victims. We are victims. We're victims. By the way, look at you stupid white people, dude. Fucking white people, bro.